By the way, when is your prelim? After National Day, right? This month, right? All of you, thumbs up if your prelim is this month. All right, man. Give you some tips. Exam is just yeah, sorry lah. You know what you mean now? Oh, thumbs up, all thumbs up. Say. You know it's sorry now. In Cantonese. No problem, no problem. Can do one. I thought very easy. Last week I doing my first 8 exam. I also very nervous. It's very natural to be nervous. But once you're nervous, calm down yourself. Count 10, 9, 8, 7, and then take a deep breath. And then I study this topic, then you revise. But halfway you stop. Oh shit. What is this? Is it assimilation or integration? Or is it dy dx? Or is it the chemistry equations? The iron, the goal is AU or IU or DU or what? Or is it physics, speed over velocity? Or is it the Emax, sine, cosine, torcaso? Or is it the English supposed to write in this manner? Or is it the Chinese supposed to do this? Don't worry. Once you forgot, just leave it one side first. The more you strain your brain, all the things you remember will be gone. I was like that when doing the test. I skip the question. I continue the next one. Then sometime halfway through, your memory will come back. So this month, no homework for you all, just relax. If you face any issue about English, social study, or even history, or geography, or English literature, please ask me. But Ian, if you ask me for A-Math, call 995. I sure die. So Michael, you don't laugh. If you ask me for A-Math, I will give you F-Math. I will F you. Okay, already I'll F you. I'll make sure I F you. Yeah. I will fine you. F-I-N-E. What are you thinking, man? Bloody hell. Emotional damage. Okay, this month we're going to go through the same thing, but I want to emphasize more on SRQ. I think SRQ is not consists of log mark, it's an SBQ, right? So I want to refresh a SBQ. Yeah, result is result. I think health and your well-being is more important. You already come so far this race already. All right. So all you need to do now is just do your best with all your zest. That's all. And whatever the result it is, please take it as it. I don't think you all will fail. Touch wood. Choi. But the question now is either A1 or B4. That is your aim. If you got C5, C6, better wake up your idea here. Seriously. No, seriously. Okay, my colleague is asking who is not in. Okay. Now halfway through, I cannot be the whole day the whole 1.5 hour I'm talking, right? I don't mind, I can talk. I pay to talk and I like to talk and I will talk. Okay, but let's go through whatever I can. Like I told you before, I think if I ask you to do your presentation, I don't know how good you are going to present to me, even though your oral has been over. 对吗, Ian? Michael agree not? 慧茹, Tian Xiang, Ye and Zachary. Zachary, please turn on the camera. Please turn on your camera, Zachary. So never mind. Why not in this way? Like Ian, which topic you think you are not strong at? The boy and girl relationship, right?
Maybe like the second issue.
As if I know what is second issue, huh, brother. Second issue got so many topics. Which one? 哎，不要这么 stress 嘞，我开玩笑啦，不要这么紧张嘞，brother。Use the float, FLOAT. Michael, wait, going, Michael, don't go, Michael, please don't go. Michael, what the hell are you going? Wait, give me a minute. How come this one cannot move out? Give me a minute. I'm testing out the Zoom check. Something wrong with my Zoom check. Okay, issue 2, Ian is called FLOAT. You know what does it mean? FLOATS. 哇，你真的欠扁啊 brother！ 我跟你讲过很多次，你忘记了。I think I have to put it here permanently. Okay, that's a quick one. How about Hui Ru?
It's about the diversity.
Diversity, 哪个 topic?
So can't remember.
对不起啊，我听不懂你的。Sorry 啊，give me a minute 啊，我在找那个东西给我的那个一言宝贝啊，等一下哈。think I will need to permanent. Okay, everyone, please tell me which topic you're not good at. You need me to revise. Hey, how come I cannot find? Give me a minute. Oh my God, seriously, I lost the page already. Can you just type while waiting for me to search the things for your where the hell is it?
Sure.
Yeah, who's that?
Could it's me, Michael.
Yes, Michael.
Could you show me like the entire list of topics again? Because I forgot which topic
Exactly,
I
that's
got.
what I want to do, my dear. I'm looking for it. I'm very OCD. I cannot find. Damn it. That's what Michael is. Not Michael. What are these who is asking me? Hold on. Okay. Never mind. Give me. Don't stress. Raymond, relax. Okay, relax. Okay, we talk about this first. So this is you see. Remember Ian. Remember the NRIC. Can you please answer me? Sorry, because I'm looking at the other screen now, my dear.
Yeah.
Okay, wait Choto mati. I'm gonna find the file for all of you. Ayo, why do you keep these stupid things like that? Give me a minute. Like this one, then you ask me to share. You should say thank you, Ian. Okay, Michael, this is the one. Please look on the screen, please now. Ian was telling me issue 2, right? Living in a diverse society, 对吗? Correct now. So these are the topics. So how do you know what topics? So using the FLOATS to represent the issue 2. 明白吗，慧茹? Hey, come on, I don't think I'm not 我不是看不起你哦，不是看不起大家。Hi Thomas, please turn on your camera. You see, if I tell you in chapter 1, are you going to memorize what does it mean to be a citizen? 没有吗？对不对？ I'm going to ask you chapter 9, 慧茹. You don't say how do we respond to tension arising for economic impacts, 对吗? Unless you know, this is the topics that you are supposed to do. This is topic I remember you all asked me. So very simple. Wow, 阿弥陀佛. Wow, Thomas, cut your hair. Thomas, steady, brother. Is that Thomas? Is that you? Confirm? Wow, 好帅啊！头发比我短，终于有人比我头发短。Okay, 开玩笑，不要生气啊。So, ladies and gentlemen, use this, take a picture, whatever. Don't worry. Every lesson I'm going to put this. 明白吗？慧茹 easy to remember. How do you do floats NRC? Okay, so let me see. I cut I copy. Okay, good. So I'm going to cut everything for you. Okay, copy. Please do not share with your classmate. Don't even share with them. Okay, good. Because actually today, surprisingly, I asked her, I can see you all are very worried. Okay, let me explain to you. So for issue 1, some of you might know already. So in case those of you want to recall, issue 1, we are talking about NRIC. Okay, the 3R, race, religion, right? Just remember this for issue 1. Wait, remember. So you don't care. Chapter 1 is talking about this. 明白吗? 慧茹明白吗? Because you did not come in for a few lessons, so I just want to help you. Any violence objection from the rest? Ken, Xiang, Ya Ye, Thomas, Zachary, Ian, and Michael? No. So issue 1 is about NRIC. Okay, let's go quickly. A quick revisions. So chapter 1 and 2 is about these topics. These three. What does it mean to be a citizen of my country? How do we decide what is good for society? And how can we work for the good of society? So issue 1 talk about the nationality, the 4 different nationality, like why you from overseas, you're born here, you marry here, you change your citizenship here, right? Then how can you know that is it race, religions, or right is more important? Identify using the NRIC, right? The pink IC, the blue IC, the red IC, whatever IC you have, as long as you're not illegal immigrants. And then how can you citizenships contribute the culture and values of the country? How the government give? Of course, you know the CDC voucher now, Ian. You know the CDC voucher, the GST voucher, the Scale Future, Ian. This one here, okay, that's NRIC. Okay, anyone, any questions before I move on to the issue 2? I give you 10 seconds. Tian Xiang, Zachary, and Thomas is out already. Now, okay, now go to issue 2. Issue 2 is more complicated. I feel because these are like, so once you settle down, you will once 所谓国泰平安 right 风平浪静怎么讲丰衣足食，对，丰衣足食了OK， 每个人 settle down， 就是说我知道我要给我的 citizen Singaporeans 还是 PR， 每个人一视同仁 OK settle down 了 very good I know what to give the poor people will get more money the rich people will tax more that kind of things settle 了，等一下就是来了咯，就是人家看到慧茹这个国家很好嘞，走咱们去那边买 grade， 咱们去那边做工，咱们去那边读书 OK 他就进来了嘛，对吗 diversity 对不对 diversity 就用 floats 就是他们飘过来对不对，我不是讲鬼sorry， 今天是7月1号华人的鬼节我不是讲他们孤魂野鬼飘进来OK， 所以他们就 float 进来吗？所以这是我这样想的This is how I help my student to memorize SS better You can have your other ways to remember. So 他们 float 进来怎么样来讲进来他们有这些东西我有 IC 我说我是 pink IC， 我是 Singaporeans， I'll get all my rights. I don't care what is race or religions. 很好 ，very good very good。来，是不是？慧茹是不是 foreigners？ 就像你这样啦，对吧 ？Confirm your foreigners， 你没有拿到 pink IC 吗 ？Sorry your student pass 对不对？Sorry very open This is recording, this is live I know some students sorry Singapore sucks Singapore no good, Singapore stress。Singapore is what? I don't care what you say. As long as Singapore don't bully you, the Singaporean don't bully you, 明白吗 ？Right？ 为什么呢？你看 ，threats 对吗 ？threat 就是hello， 你们中国人回去中国鸡蛋印度人回去印度了，马来西亚 don't come what African US 日本人 no。This country belongs to everybody, not just Singapore. 慧茹天祥 ，Zachary and Michael。If one day you are the minister or prime minister or whoever, which country, and you stay there, just like the US, sorry, you really sucks asshole. Sorry, being so blunt. Okay, why? We give the opportunity, 对不对？人人平等嘛，每个人都是有爹娘生的。你怎么可以讲说哇，黑人就是没有用，华人就是东亚病夫？Who are you to tell me I'm 东亚病夫还是西亚病夫还是什么夫 ？Why? Because there is a system， 明白吗 ？I'm telling you a story there's a system， 什么 system？ 人人平等吗 ？Democratic then 你做一个 law 出来做什么？对不对？雅叶对吗？对吗？天祥对吗 ？Michael then why you come out with law for what？ then 不要myself 不要干脆不要一个 law， 你就是做那个情绪更好，对不对？我不敢叫雅叶，等一下他就讲我。Do you think the Cold War between USA and USSR which is more strong? Damn it, man！ 我们怕，开玩笑。So now you know the local 就是会，好像你懂，Singapore for Singaporean. Hello, all the foreigners FO get lost. Oh no. That is called xenophobia， 记得吗？慧茹 ，xenophobia 就是 against 外国人。我跟你讲这个国家不是给新加坡人、华人、马来人、印度人，除非你是外星人All of them have the equal footing in Singapore. Why? Because awareness, alertness, and attention to what to more diversity. 这3个 A please 用好因为你不只是这样出来这个 O level， 到时你去 A level diploma degree, you must be aware of what courses you take, right? You must draw your attention what you have learned, so that when you come out to work, you are alert. What are the things, the do's and don't? 例如 for example, a lawyer, you are aware that you're going to take law course, 对吗 ？Law faculty. then you draw your attention to be a good lawyer， 对吗？ So 当你出来，你毕业了，你做一个律师 ，you alert yourself the do's and don't. You alert your client， Mr. Tan 啊，既然你是我的 client， 我要跟你讲哦，我要 alert 你哦，你这样做是犯法的嘞。我要跟你讲哦，Miss Wong 其实我要 alert 你啊，其实你已经被人骗了，我帮你打这个官司，明白吗？So I want to bring the real life situations. So that's floats. Make sense or Ian? So you don't believe floats Ready? Move on. So what is diversity? Why is there a greater diversity in Singapore now? What are the experience and effect of living in diversity? 对吗？对吗？就是排华啦，好像美国人就是Chinese people get out of my country, move to China. You say, excuse me, this land also doesn't belong to you It belongs to the印第安人So how can we respond to diverse? Correct How do we respond? 记得吗 ？Xenophobia, stereotyping, only Singaporean 你不是新加坡人，你没有资格跟我讲这种There are some idiot I will use the word idiot to say that. 今天没有这些外国人投资the 3I right now the 3I. What is the 3I? I for investment. 写下来，宝贝。你不要写成你的事Investment and innovation, 对吗？雅叶。Right, in investment, innovation, and what? The interest, 对吗？慧茹，如果你 are not interested in this country, what the hell you want to innovate yourself and invest your money here, 对吗？那鸡蛋糕我马上要去澳大利亚，我去新西兰，还是我去美国、英国读书对吗？The 3I. You see, the country here need innovations. We need investment 投资 and we need the interest. We need the involvement. You see 4个 I 了 involvement. And the last one is we need the interconnectivities. Remember? Interconnectivity 就是这个啦，宝贝 globalization 了，对不对 ？Hello， 慧茹，明白吗？我一直针对你，不是我要 attack 你我要你知道明白，你做点 follow 你不明白各位们，你讲的太快，你讲的很 blur， 你讲的很乱 ，Can you repeat? I will repeat 1000 times as long you can understand. So sorry, this one issue was brought up by Ian. Ian, any issue for this one? 没有真的OK， 你讲照你这么厉害，你讲来。我很卑鄙这样。No, serious. 这样。That's the typical problem we do. You see, all of you a typical MOE student 如果给一个外国人老外我跟你讲，他们就会谈天阔论是吗？有这个成语吗？高谈阔论，讲错，高谈阔论，对吧？Ian, don't scare. You're going for A level. So Uncle Raymond, can I just give you some idea about what is floats? Example, what you mentioned about opportunities. Is it true that we must give equal opportunities for the foreigner and Singaporean? 这样讲吗？对不对？你要自言自语，手里的会，明白吗？你看麦克在用你的 finger bird 歪我了。No, your this finger is very long, so I thought it's the third finger. Okay, 开玩笑 ，caveman. No, not caveman. Sorry. Come, 议员，我喝一个普洱茶。你看我的龙杯，你看今天我去买一个龙杯在 Lazada， 很像皇上这样。来，开始，议员。
I think got like the for the response like the response right. I think got the integration and assimilation.
Yeah, correct. Remember the foreigners who go to the France, right? And the locals are not happy, right? The opportunities are limited, correct? And we are aware that assimilation is not very suitable for most of the society, correct? And there's a threat. And this is a system in France because remember Napoleon, right? They are Napoleon, their culture, the revolutions. Carry on?
Yeah, then like assimilation, like example is like Singapore. Then allow everyone to like practice their religion freely.
Hello, Singapore now is assimilation.
Oh wait, integration.
Kick your ass. 你 assimilation 我跟你讲 Michael 慧如天祥 Zachary Yaya and Raymond uncle will migrate out of Singapore already. Bye bye. So it's called YYP 议员 party. Bye bye. 你自己去 run Singapore. It's okay 议员 You make a mistake. Oh, no, 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 no. Singapore is not assimilation. Singapore is integration because we give opportunity regardless of foreigners or locals, and we create the awareness that welcome to Singapore for investment and innovation because we want to draw your attention that Singapore is a system that is democratic. There's no threat of xenophobia. Wow, you see, make a sorry for you already. 来这样讲来，糟糕了，死啊，各位们，故意挑剔我就是要挑剔你呢，不爽啊，打我了。麦克，你不要笑，我听到你的灯讲。还是牙爷要讲吗？慧茹、建祥、Zachary。Zachary, you want to say anything? No. 议员要讲吗？明白吗？慧茹明白吗？这个，其实在这3个 issue 1, 2, 3啊，第2个是最重要的。你问得很好，议员。It's the most important issue that every single bloody countries have to face. Why? Because it's so bloody sensitive when we talk about foreigners coming to Singapore. Same thing, my dear Ian. Imagine you are going to migrate out of Singapore, you're going to give up citizenship of Singapore. When you want to go to Australia, right, Tian Xiang, huh? You want to go to America. The first thing that is, we are considered a second-class citizen because 你不是土生土长. Yeah, yet heard my story last Friday. And what happened if one day China and Singapore fight, go to war? Who will I defend? First of all, my roots itself come from China. My ancestors are from China. Okay, from 山头跟莆田，还有安徽。I born here in Singapore. I serve the national service. I serve in the Ministry of Education, and now I'm serving Singapore Police Force. I would definitely protect and defend Singapore. But it will be you will be very sad to shoot the first bullet and kill my enemy. That is the counterpart, a Chinese from China. 就是杀死自己的同胞啊。可是谁会在笑天祥？你懂谁会笑吗？ The Western will be laughing at us. That's like 中国跟台湾打仗。You see the issue of floats， 明白吗？慧茹，真的是息息相关，很重要的。我们希望不要达到这个目的，两败俱伤，必有一个会死掉跟受伤。谁呢？隔岸观火，当然是那个西方 will come in because to me history has proven the West and the East they sometimes cannot meet eye to eye. They will be jealous of certain things. They will always want to be supreme in one way. As I really like the way you say, Yahya. Will you support the Russian in the East or the US in the West? Very good questions. Very intelligent questions. But sad to say, I will support the USA because I don't like communism, even though it's the East. But now you ask me, so you're saying you don't support China because China is a communist country? Yes, indeed. 20, 30 years ago, when I was a history student and a young history teachers, I will be against it. But now as the thing matured, things changes. So you see, Hui Lu, Ian, Michael, it's all about awareness, attention, and alertness. Then the number 4A is called affirmative. You know what is affirmative, right, Michael? That means you affirm, oh, 原来这些东西是这样做，所以可以。明白啊？ Now let's go for the last issue. It's called WORLD. Issue 3 is about globalized world, 对吗，慧茹？ So we need to talk about worker, 对吗？ Right? Why is the bloody hell that everyone like to come to Singapore to study or to certain country to study? Right? Yeah, I asked you before, right, last week, whether you want to send your children to the eastern country, which is 南大、北大、清华，还是 one of the top universities in China or Japan or whatever, or you want to send your child to Cambridge, Oxford, and Harvard in the West. It's all about the 5T. It's about overseas. 明白啊，慧茹？ Right? And also research and development. Which one is better? Now I ask you, will you buy a BYD car from China or a Tesla car from US? 40 years ago, you ask your daddy, mommy, made in China. 不到2个礼拜1个月一定坏了，没有 warranty， 我不买中国的 product。可是现在你看，对吗 ，Michael？ True not？ Every time on the car, on the road now, my younger son will see Tesla. I will use the word, what the F? what's so great about Tesla car? But when CBRW, what BYD? My younger son, so what about the BYD car? He's very pro American car. I'm very pro the BYD car. My whole on my desk are mostly like Lenovo, Oppo, Xiaomi. Yeah. Okay. And what else? Most of the things are made in China now. There you are. Bring by research and development. You all are born in the right era, no? 我跟你讲啊，如果是真的是东亚病夫这4个字出现在你们这个一代啊，真的是很丢脸啊。那个西方人会笑我们，因为你们 leadership， 你们的 leadership sucks 了。我们的3、4代的祖先好不容易把我们的西方文化 bring out， you're gonna screw up， then too bad 了 ，then defense， 对吗？慧茹，鸦片战争 ，slavery from Africa， 啊 ，and then the cotton plantation from the Sri Lanka, the Indian, the tea plantation。这些变成是奴隶、奴才耶。The slavery to the Western colonizations because they have the workers with all the teas, they are educated at the time, and they expand their overseas, and they did the research and development that knowing that the Asian give the best spice, trade and everything. So their leadership bring what? Who? Sir Stamford Raffles, William Farquhar, okay, John Crawford, and all the big leadership to the Asian to dominate us. And what is their defense? Because they had the best battleship, the best gunpowder, the best gun. But now, China has the best, one of the best aircraft carrier and planes. Russian also. Make sense now, Queen? Michael, you agree with me? Any violence objection? Michael, please. Nothing to say. Convince you. Don't convince me. Don't convince me. Fine. Then later I go Ang Mo Kio. We go to your school opposite, got one coffee shop, very nice. One time in we go there and eat and 慢慢聊到谈天阔论。
The one time he closed down already.
Closed down already?
Yeah.
Aiyo, how you know when?
So the Western, I think at the start of this year.
Wow, that means you enjoyed the past 3 years, very nice,
I've only ate there like once or twice, but yeah.
When my daughter was studying there, I sent her there. I would eat like nobody business. Very sad. I used to stay around in Ang Mo Kio block 111. So that side is我的地盘. Okay. So far, Hui Lu, I think the rest more or less understand. Hui Lu, are you clear now? Oh, so you don't believe? Look at this one. World with all these things. Is it true, my dear? Look at this one here. Is it true? What does it mean to live in a globalized world? 你没有那个 5T， 你怎么去，对不对？ Very simple. 为什么到今天目前为止 Africa is still underdeveloped? Because of this issue here. Because of this issue here, the government are corrupted. Not one country, but many countries. Why today Africa don't have a common currency? And their inflation rate and their currency is like, wow. Mr. Liu Shixian, 你麻烦你不要这么 serious 好吗？我the way you stand like that 好像那个很 fierce 的那个，哇，好像 MMA 这样，我怕怕。Okay, relax, bro. Thank you. So, how do we respond to tension arising from social economic impacts? Remember the COVID-19. Remember the financial crisis. Remember the world inflation. If you study history, the Great Depression, right? All these things that causes the country to look into way to see how they can perform better. They to look into way to see how they can understand the world better. Why? How do we respond to tension arising from social current? So that is what we have, the hybridization and homogenizations. 东西合并。为什么要这样呢？因为如果我们不合并的话 can we have the S words called survive? Can we have the S word called have a security? Can we have the S word called everything smooth, 随遂 meaning that 风调雨顺，一帆风顺 very hard, right? So what must we do? So we need to exchange. That's why we have this way to call free trade agreement. 咱们来做生意啦，不要打仗好吗？ 可是不是嘞，你看那个美国人，他们在跟我们打仗，打什么仗呢？Economic warfare, boycott, increase the tariff taxes。我奇怪哦，你们可以起，我们不可以起哈？有什么 problem 啊 with you 啊？这是为什么？你们就是西方就可以这样对待我们 Eastern 呢？I have quite a number of Western friends. As I know, I graduate two university in England. I really has 饮水思源 with all my professors who taught me they are very nice people. Okay, when we come to this kind of change sensitive issue, they did not avoid. They really open up and discuss. And they say that yes, it's true, we did this. But now we want to remedy. Remember, 我们要所谓recover back. We want to give what we done, our forefather have done, yeah, this thing, recover back. To be honest, Michael, do you think the Japanese are recovering back to what they did, the atrocities and killing and genocide of the Chinese? Yuma? Michael, Yuma? Are you doing history? No, right? You're doing history, right? Do you see the Asumimasen, I apologize, I kill a lot of people in Nanjing? Bullshit. I do have Japanese friend. Okay. They feel bad also. Bullshit. Ask them to go eat sushi. Take note 的，不是每个日本人 support the war， 也不是每个德国人 support the war， 也不是每个美国人都是 against other race。We are talking about majority， 会明白。So the issue， 就像你的 issue， 例如 for example， 你 pass O level 了 ，you got 7A1， so the issue is a happy issue 啊。Sometimes issue may not bad issue 哈 ，Thomas。Sometimes issue can be a good issue， 就是说 you spoil for choice。Just like now you got scholarship. Will you go to the Eastern country to have your scholarship to study or the Western country to study? It's a good issue, 对吗? Because at the end of the day, you receive your certificate, your degree. So this is the last thing. How do we respond to tension arising for security impact and globalization? So there are people who study very well. They want to break the law and orders and feel that, hey, this government no good lah. All right. So we decided to overthrow them. Why is it? Are they corrupted? First way you ask yourself. Is this government really so bad until you have to overthrow them? Right? Zack, 你吃饱了吗？可以 turn on your camera 吗？谢谢。So why we need security? 如果Thomas 你买了一个屋子$5 million 屋子，你不可能没有 security 吗？对不对 ？Thomas agree 呢？你不可能那个门开大大，以为以前住kampung钢绑这样哇，每个人可以随便进你家拿东西，然后路不拾遗，你can put the things there yeah, no way man. So your $5 million what you have CCTV, you have guard dog, you maybe got security guard, and even maybe you ask the police to patrol your place, your vicinity, right? Just like Singapore, people say no need to serve NS Hui Lu. He say, excuse me, I should thank Michael. Do you agree? We should thank the Japanese to attack Singapore, and we wake up. Hey, bloody hell! We should not defend on the British soldier and the British government because we wait for them. We got emotional damage. So no. We all must go. Uncle Roger is my cousin. I am Uncle Raymond. So we all come together, must serve the national service so that we can protect, prevent, and what? To be a more peaceful country with 3P is beautiful. Sounds very interesting. It sounds funny, right? But 我跟你讲你看到你的同胞跟你的亲戚被敌人杀死 Japanese occupation, you will really hate war. War stands for wasting all resources. That's WAR. Wasting all resources. Reverse is called RAW. Read and write. That's why Emperor Hirohito surrender and read. I, Emperor Hirohito, declare surrender. After reading, he write and sign off his surname. So war refer to raw. No good. So we are fighting against security, cybersecurity, and the actual physical war. So the last topic itself is a very important. In fact, the chapter 8, 9, 10, 11, you will last you all the way, confirm, job, stand, and sign. Thomas, if you go for A level, you confirm will have these 4 topics. If you go to poly study cybersecurity or cyber finance or business or IT information technology, confirm these 4 topics 一定会出的。It's going to be 息息相关. It's really close to your heart. Thomas, you have Pay Now, Pay Now and Pay Wave. Correct, Thomas? Don't have. You got credit card. You got ATM card, right? 哎 ，Hello， 你用什么还钱吃饭啊 ？Cash 啊？你连没有 ATM 卡、啊？你有 EZ-Link 卡吗？哦嘿。And the EZ-Link card also can detect can steal your information, 对吗 ，Thomas？ 是不是 ？It's your data 吗 ？So what happens? Somebody take your IC and your EZ-Link card 啊，对吗？明白吗 ，Thomas？ So that is called security. 天翔，你明白吗？天翔 ，Hello, Mr. 天翔 ，At least show me a thumbs up, if you understand me. Thumbs up 啦，天翔，不要这样嘞，我讲那口渴了嘞。你看，慧茹，你看你这个 friend 很坏蛋，叫他 thumbs up，他不要 thumbs up，他只是看你，你看我，我看你，恰恰不，天翔明白吗 ？Oh my God. Ian, can you send a message to him? 天翔 can you reply to Uncle Raymond and show thumbs up? Okay. 慧茹 I complete the issue 1, 2, and 3. Get it now? NRIC, Michael, floats the world. Make sense? Because Singapore passport is number 1 and number 2 in the world, your IC speak a volume. Agree or not, Michael? If you come from Palestinian, Hamas, Iran, Iraq, Brazil, Cambodia, you know your status is different. But if you say from Japan, from China, China still people not accepting are very funny. I find it's quite a bit prejudice and bias. But when you say you're from Singapore, wow, everyone like welcome you. 一个这么小国嘞，比 Luxembourg 更小啊 ！Luxembourg 是在 Europe 其中一个最有钱的国家，也是最小的国家。Luxembourg 华语叫什么名字啊？雅燕 ，Luxembourg 华语叫什么名字？带下来给大家分享。
I don't know.
Luxembourg，你听过这个国家吗？雅燕
Yes, but I don't know what it's called.
Luxembourg Luxembourg Luxembourg， 听过吗？一言。有哦，你帮 type 出来给大家分享。这个国家的汇率是很有钱的嘞，而且它比新加坡更长，因为它是 landlocked， 就是说他们没有 river， 没有那个 sea 的，就是在中间呢 ，surrounded by all the countries， but they are one of the richest, much better than Switzerland, and their population are not very high. Cool, huh? Okay. So I'm going to put this. Ian, you understand already so far? Everyone understand? Can? Ian, can you hear me? Okay, good. So what is my understanding of social study? The study is about the society in terms of individual, family, community, government, and the world globalizations. So out of 1 to 5, as usual, which one is the most important? Number 1 is still the important. Me, myself, and I, and mine. Individuals play a very important part. 一滴的水可以做成一个 ocean， 一滴的沙可以做成一个 mountain， 一滴的血可以救一个人。所谓我们讲做点点滴滴。Every single drop counts a blessing, or it can be counts a unity, right? So study social study is about how to be a good, responsible citizen and carry citizen. It's the attitude. Now let me take note. Let me give you some. I don't think I. It's how you see yourself as a citizen right now, please. If you want to write down, write down. You want to go back to video by all means. The attitude, the behavior. Can you hear me? It shows that my internet connection is unstable. Michael, okay? We okay? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Michael, can you hear me? Can? Okay. So the attitude, how you perceive yourself as a citizen of the country. I'm not going to say Singapore, okay? Tianxiang, are you able to hear me? Okay, thanks. So the attitude 就是你的姿态. So once you have a right attitude, positive attitude, they always say positive attitude. That means 你觉得这个国家可以生存呢? I can do trade with this country there. I can welcome foreigners from China, India, Japan, Malaysia, Indonesia, and other parts of the world. So when they come, how do you behave? Do you behave like xenophobia or stereotyping? Or your behavior are very rude? Especially Malaysia lah, we like Singapore. Wow, I tell you, I'm just waiting for the day when I'm in the MRT, and once this idiot will say that to anybody, I tell you, I'll really stand out and tell him, what's your problem? Why you behave like that? You have a very negative attitude. 他杀死你全家，是吧？ He kill your whole family. All right. So they go back to the environment. You know why not, Michael? 慧茹他会这样讲呢？他觉得他的工作、他的 situations、他的 environments 被侵略了。You know 侵略吗？ It's called ANNEX, annex. ANNEX, annex 就是说他们被 attack 了，觉得他们没有一席之战，一席之位。He got no 安全感， so he feel that all the neighboring countries who come here is to take away their job and make the housing so expensive, make the food so expensive, make life so difficult. You agree, or Zachary? You agree, And then go back China. You agree, You agree, right? Go back China. You bloody hell! You want me to whack you? Of course, you disagree. They don't come here just to, they come here also pay taxes. They come here also, they pay expenses with GST, 对吗？慧茹 You agree, or Zach? They don't come here for free. They also pay the same like all of us. What's your freaking problem, man? But they don't see that. You know why? Michael, number 4, they think the policy of the government is biased. 哇，整天叫那些 foreigner 进来新加坡，在吗？ Then 你问他，你要扫地吗？你要抹桌子吗？你要洗厕所吗？你要去做 construction worker 吗？你要去做 bank teller 吗？你要去 F&B 做 Starbucks 吗？他们不知道。慧茹 they are being blinded by prejudice. 很可怜哦，好像那个僵尸这样，有僵尸吗？他那个符贴在这边，他看不到东西的，他拿掉他就跳，又乱杀人了。Number 5 is the most important, Michael and all of you, is culture. 这是一种文化。I mean, this is live recording. You don't need to answer me, Thomas. I know deep in your heart, I may be wrong, Sorry, I apologize, I may be wrong. Including myself, sometimes I feel very shameful to be a Singaporean. I myself, sometimes I got culture problem. Sometimes I meet my friend, 新加坡人很好练。你懂什么叫好练吗？Zach, you know what is 好练哦？不懂啊？ Michael, you know what is 好练哦？ Don't know. Anyone know? 一言，你懂什么是好练吗？
Try hard.
不是 very show off, very arrogant, very egoistic, very 自以为我是，高高一等 very Karen. You know what's Karen, Michael? You know, US when you say Karen, you know, right? You know it's Karen, right? Not the Karen, my ex-girlfriend name. Oh shit. Damn it, my wife is beside me. Okay, never mind. Censor the last part. Okay. Don't laugh, it's bloody hell. Be quiet. So the culture, agree not? Sometimes they think they're very show off. 自以为是, hello, we are a small country. Hello, we got no natural resources. Look at China, Russia, India. They are bigger than us, 100 over times. So the culture is like that. Number 6, the traditional values. So the way we brought up, they forgot about their forefathers who struggled like shit to what we have for today. And they don't have the respect to others. In order to, you see, Thomas, for me, in order to respect someone, I don't care who you are, what color you are, what religions. I always show respect to you. But if you don't show respect to me, it's fine. Just like in school when I was teaching, now the same. I don't allow the student to respect me and stand out and greet Good morning, Mr. Sean. Good morning, Mr. Raymond. No. I always respect them. If you want to earn respect, number 8 is your responsibility. Agree not? To show that 以身作则，对吗？慧茹，为什么你会 respect 你的爷爷奶奶呢？不要讲很远，不要讲你爸爸妈妈先啊。为什么你会 respect 你爷爷奶奶？因为他们把你的父母亲养得无微不至。To what they are today. Wow, this is my respect, self-esteem. Number 1, well done, 爷爷奶奶。Then next, you follow your parents, 对吗？ Same thing goes to you, 慧茹。Next time 你做奶奶， your grandchildren and children respect you because you went through all the shit of your life, ups and downs of challenges. A good attitude, behavior to able to survive in the environment, to adapt a policy that you appreciate other cultures and preserve the traditional value. That's why you respect. You are being respected because you have a full responsibility. So, Michael, choices of word. Okay, imagine I joke, I take Yi Yan. Wow, Yi Yan, you're so fat. How to run like that? With a big tummy like that. Look at Tian Xiang, so skinny. But Tian Xiang so skinny also cannot run as fast as Yi Yan. Tian Xiang never exercise, no wonder. Wow, this is sarcastic, right? Choice of word, hurt is hurting, right? You know Thomas, not Thomas, Thomas, you know, everyone, when my daughter did not make it to express class in Ang Mo Kio Secondary School, I look at her and say, 你真的是很丢脸的女儿。我们宋家的人每个都是读书很厉害，我为什么生了你这个没有用的女儿？你真的丢脸。我问你啊 ，Michael， 我打他痛还是那个话比较痛 ？The words hurt, right? Michael, agree? And after that, I literally knelt down, 跪下来 to my daughter and apologize to her. 对不起女儿，是 Daddy 的错，千错万错都是我错，我不应该讲这些话来伤害你的心。哇 ，Michael， 嘴巴讲出来了，对吗？那个话讲出来了 ，cannot 收，对吗？对吗，雅叶？哦，话说不了。他 forever， 他现在还记得嘞。你要骂弟弟哦，不要以前像这样哦，讲我讲到这样没有一文不值。Oh my God! After 10 over years, she still can remember. So choice of word is very important. 为什么你看啊，雅叶、Zachary、天祥、Thomas、议员、慧茹 and Michael， 为什么夫妻之间会离婚呢？为什么 divorce？The choice of word， 那个世界上最毒的东西不是毒蛇，不是 scorpion， 不是 cobra， 不是 bee sting。The most poisonous things in the world is our tongue， 我们的舌头啊，那个舌头是最毒的。你读过《三国演义》啊？跟七国那个时候啊，那个舌头就是 spreading rumors，agree 吗？慧茹，就是那个舌头这么毒，就会开战打仗，对吗？是不是？七言为什么会跳江呢？因为有些人讲那些坏话，害到他国王不相信他。为什么岳飞会死呢？ Number 10, acceptance is the most important. Why I put acceptance? You have to accept to be tolerate, 对吗？ To able to welcome people with open arms. You must accept what you are. Don't compare people. Wow, this family is so rich. Remember the SRQ, SPQ, many years ago when Mas Selamat came to the awareness of terrorism. A lot of people think all the Malays must be terrorists. Oh my goodness, Ian and Michael. Hey, Abang, I'm Malay. That means I'm not terrorist, brother. Hey, you don't laugh at Thomas. When I went to Langkawi, I was keeping a goatee beard, and I suntan myself. They thought I'm Malay, and they checked my bag. It's like, huh? If I look like Malay, and you are in Malay, in Malaysia, and you check my passport and open up my bag thinking I'm a terrorist. You yourself, Malay, already suspect a Malay to be a terrorist. Just to check me. I say, I'm Gina. I'm Chinese. Where's that? Acceptance. Please accept everybody. Unless that somebody or anybody or nobody or whatever body is come to threaten you. The last topic of this SS, they come to threaten you. Wow, 笑了. Then you have to do the defensive. You have to protect your interests. 比如对吗？如果现在好像我做警察，昨天这样 I went to got my long service award. So halfway through, got this drunkard man came, very distant. So two of my police officer was wearing civilian clothes, and then saw him, and then we acknowledged. So it's none of my business. I already off duty, but the two officers escort him out of the place, the celebration place. But being a police officer myself, 我有责任 对吗? I got my responsibility, right? I have to accept and I follow my two officers from behind. I even ask, sir, you need help no? Okay, because that guy was quite big size. And we are wearing civilian clothes. We are not carrying handcraft or a gun or baton. We are using our bare hand. So what happened? Imagine he took out a knife, took out a weapon, or pushed one of our officers. There are only two officers escorting him. Okay, by right, we should have 3 or 4 officers. Some people in the TikTok say, wow, want to take down one suspect must have 5, 7, 8, 9 officers. Then you go to US, US only 2 officers can do already, Thomas. They'll take the thing and whack you like George Floyd like that, pom, 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 pom. 2 officers can already taser pump, 可以吗 Michael? Right. This is acceptance. If you are born into this family, you have to accept your faith. But if you want to change your faith, you must have the right attitude, behavior. That is what social study teaching us to be. You can be A1 for your A Maths, E Maths, Science, Chemistry, Physics, but you will never be about the lives, the human hearts. To be a true Bruce, respectable Singaporean, you must do it with your heart and soul. And you must with honesty, dignity, integrity, sincerity, trustworthy, and reliability. Then you can be a good citizen, not just Singaporean. Go anywhere. If you don't like Singapore, you want to migrate to other country, you must have this stand inside you as an ingredient to cook like a Hainanese chicken rice. That's all. So what are the duties and responsibility of a Singaporean citizen? Give me a few minutes. After this, you all have to do your work already. It's shit. Why nothing? What's wrong with the, sorry, I don't know why it doesn't move. What cannot move? Shucks, man. Uh-oh. Hey, give me a minute. I'm opening up the file. Give me a minute. Yeah. But why is that moving? It cannot open. I'm so sorry. The file, I don't know what happened. It cannot open. Seriously, you see, I opened up not the PowerPoint. Is it a PowerPoint? No, not PowerPoint. Wait, where's that file? Yeah, close it again. Let me open it one more time. Oh yes, finally. Thank you. So sorry about it. Don't know, I think the things hang and going back to the file. All right. Is this the one? 1, 2, 3, good. Okay. Well, what are the duties? Okay, what are the duties, responsibility of a Singaporean citizen? First, you need the defense. You are expected to play a vital role. So, Hui Ru and Yaye, since you are no need to go for national service, and those boy here, young man here, teenage, the adolescent will go for NS, national service, unless you don't want to become a Singaporean citizen, or then you can escape, fine. So how do you think you can defend Singapore? Let's say you don't say Singapore, let's say you go back to China or any part you want to migrate. How can you as a woman defend Singapore? Wait, sorry, defend your country. 例如
I may want to contribute myself to improve the technology part too.
哦，OK，我们不需要你们这些女孩子做 technology，我们这边很多男生啊，不用了，拜拜，开玩笑啊，不要生气。你懂这种叫做大男人主义啊，the male chauvinistic. One of my staff who working for me with me my boss T Cartel, she's now in the aerospace, but she told me aerospace 好像是全部都是男人的 domination，但可怜呢，找不到工作，不懂是真还是假。亚叶 how do you defend your country? I'm not saying Singapore, any country now you're going to stay there for good for the rest of your life.
Just playing my part as a citizen of the country. Like if my job is to as a student, then we do my best in studying now. If my job is like some other job, just do your best in your job. Like you can just make simple contributions like returning your plates. Yeah, it's simple contributions, but it is a part of defending your country, isn't it?
你有读 history 对吗？你懂 Germany that time 啊？如果你们两个啊，宝贝啊，你孩子啊，多生几个孩子就是很好的，对吗？那个 Germany 没有 Germany 那个 Hitler 不是说 the best mother award who give birth to child children, right? They give the awards to the mother who give birth a lot，对吗？慧茹，你们生多几个
Technically,
宝贝啊，那个国家就感
technically,
恩。Sorry, Michael.
technically, it's not really Hitler's this propaganda minister lah.
Yeah, but it's still under Germany, right? Correct now. So it's one way because the more you give birth, the more population increase. Just like Japan 啊，对吗？我说例如雅燕，感谢你们生多点孩子，生孩子关你屁事。我要生一个，生两个，不要生是我的事情。But 你看，你没有觉得以前的人就讲，哦，我要为国家服务，我这样我要生几个宝宝，然后可以为国家贡献。You see the mentalities has changed. So you can see SAF, Singapore Police Force, Singapore Armed Forces, Singapore Civil Defence Force. These are the three. So may I ask, this question came out, Thomas, came out before. Which one do you think is the most important for defense of Singapore? Thomas. Are you there, Thomas? Okay, I ask everyone, can I have 1 minute to toilet break? Because just now I'm supposed to go toilet, but toilets are being occupied. So 1 minute, tell me why, let's say, for me, I say internal defense is more important than external defense. 如果国家没有好好的控制 internal, it becomes civil war, it becomes 两败俱伤, then people can come in and attack. So I would say internal, not because I'm in the police force. Thomas, which one? Michael, which one?
I would also say internal defense
Why?
because, like you said, we need to make sure the defense internally, like Singapore's civil defense and stuff like that, be really good or be in a good condition. Otherwise, like you said, like civil war or riots might break out, which would affect the defense, like our outside defense, our other areas of defense, like defense against like other countries, defense. So just basically, if our civil defense, if our internal defense is not good enough, it will affect the rest of the different areas of defense, which would negatively affect the country as a whole.
Thank you. How about Yaye?
As in how to defend the country?
你觉得哪一个重要？SAF、SPF 还是 SCDF 对新加坡最重要？Internal or external defense 啊？
SPF.
为什么呢？
Because as for SAF, I feel that Singapore as well is quite a safe country. We do not need to worry about being like being facing we don't need to worry about facing the problem is in which like we need to go in war with other countries now. Because like Singapore we have a good like who would want to fight us? Who?
You never know.
Right. If I remember correctly, the SAF is being built up to like defend Malaysia or Indonesia or
我 sensitive 不要你话中有话，等一下真的打仗，我要被叫去打仗死掉。我花木兰从军，
okay.
开
So
玩笑。OK
so we
OK。
don't need to like worry about being like going into war with other countries now because like we have like good relationship with China, we have good relationship with US. We established like good relationship with almost all neighboring countries. We do not need to worry about it. As for SCDF, personally, I didn't personally see them going to work. So, it's not that they do not go into work. It's just that I think that they're not important as SPF.
OK Thank you. On behalf of Singapore Police Force, 감사합니다 谢谢。OK Thank you very much. How about 天祥？Sorry.
Probably
I really can't hear you. Sorry.
SPF.
怎么呢？
Because I think security is very important.
作为 you must say internal security, because your security can be external security or internal security. So you're talking about internal security, right?
Yes.
Internal 就是新加坡里面啊，external security 就是国家to 国家啊。OK, that's all.
Yes.
Wow, so job lah. Your answer, Zachary. Which one do you think is important? Thank you, Tian Xiang.
I think SAF.
SAF,
But I
external
think
security.
SCDF also equally.
No. You must put one. In the exam, you have to choose one. In the exam, you have to choose one. As the question came out.
What does SPF stand for again?
SPF, Singapore Police Force, bloody hell.
Okay, my bad.
Bloody hell. 讲了这么多，你还跟我讲 Singapore People Force 啊？Okay, now which one is more?
I think I'll say SAF.
Okay, bye. See you. Lock off. Okay, why?
Okay, cause right, like SAF, it covers like majority of like the country's defenses. But like let's say, okay, I say SAF is like more international, like it prevents international threats, while SPF only covers like national threats. Like let's say if from my understanding, right, SPF is like, let's say if a robbery goes off, like let's say if I was to like rob a shop or like something, then I think SPF will be involved. But let's say if there's like a bomb threat from like other countries, then I think like SAF will be involved. So like I think SAF is like more important on a global scale, but SPF is more important. Like if you're just gonna say like within Singapore, then I think like SPF is more important.
Okay, fair enough. Good statement. Actually, there is both SAF and SPM and SCDF all were involved. Once you mentioned the word terrorist, all three parties were involved. How about you, Thomas? Which one do you think is the most important for the defense of Singapore?
I think it will be the inner side. Yeah.
Which one?
SPF.
Singapore Police Force. Why?
Because like yes, I agree with you. Like more important to keep a country in itself like peaceful and make sure that the people inside the country won't fight against each other. Then like before they go and think about other things like outside of the country. Yeah.
好，谢谢，谢谢。Okay, so it's SVF. Okay, thank you very much, Thomas. How about Hui Ru?
SPF, the internal security.
Yes, please. Why?
Because I just take the past history of China to be the example that before the independence, the Japanese there are two parties inside the China and they are fighting together towards each other.
你是在讲共产党跟国民党啦？对吗？好。
对 and then as Japanese, they are trying to occupy some part of China. And these two parties they choose to cooperate together to fight against Japanese, so that they won't face. So because of if they have internal security, they only have one enemy, which is Japanese. But if they can't, the internal security cannot be ensured, which means they have at least two enemies to fight, and it's hard to bring peaceful lives to people.
Wow, 你可以去读 political science for your university 大学的。Well said, well done. Any more? 没啦。So can I stop here for a while before we ask Ian the last speaker? 在中国开战的时候，我们有共产党跟国民党。如果他们不把他们的意见放在一边they don't put their differences, their different ideology aside. Then 如果他们是两败俱伤，必有一死，必有一伤。谁 benefit 呢？当然是那个日本鬼子。The Japanese will benefit. End up today 没有新中国了，对吧？可是我们华人有一个所谓唇亡齿寒听过这句话唇亡齿寒人我们不可以隔岸观火。可是很可怜的 ，after the Japanese occupations, the two party fight, the two party fight. And that history told us that the US came in for the North Korea and the South Korea and attack us China. Okay? 当蒋介石死掉的时候，毛主席没有高兴。You don't feel, wow, my enemy died. You feel very sad for a good leader to die. That's the greatest respect to him now. Maybe last time I did not have a good enough information and detail about Mr. Mao Zedong. So if one day if I chance to go to Tiananmen, I really have to salute and bow to him. Okay, he's a man of surprisingly why my 外公很 respect 他。Okay, so yeah, right, 慧茹。所谓我们不可以隔岸观火 we have to help each other first. Later I explain more detail on that. Thank you very much. Very good example that you use for this. It really brings the hearts of will one day Taiwan merge to China or separate? Just because of the stupid thing called ideology, 对吗？不同的想法。我们都是华人同胞，就是很奇怪就是天不作美啊。议员到你。
I think it's also like SPF. Because we do not want to be like America because
Sorry, I laugh because I'm very sarcastic to what you say to them. Sorry, I can't help it. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Okay, carry on.
Yeah, because like America, like the internal management is a bit like
it's a mayhem. It's a mayhem.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Although they are their military is very strong, but then like their police is very bad. And like a lot of people ask rights and equality.
Okay.
Yeah, then like Singapore, I mean like right now do not need to rely too much on the SAF because like they still have a lot of diplomatic like relations. Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, then just manage the internal matters can.
Very good. Very good example again. Well done. I'm very proud of what all of you what you say. Imagine Hui Ru and Yaye. Okay, we use this example. 你跟你先生结婚了 ，OK？Of course 跟你先生结婚，你们结婚到很相亲相爱啊。有一天呢，第三者进来了啊，OK？要挑拨人间 ，right？ To disturb your relationship. If you and your husband, your relationship is not strong, okay? And Thomas, Tian Xiang, Zachary, and Michael and Ian, if you and your wife, the relationship is not strong, and if you and your children, the relationship is not strong, okay, good luck to you. The family will be 家破人亡，四分五裂。Correct, Michael? But because you have a trust and the belief of what your wife and children did, no other things can destroy you. Yeah, titanium, very strong as iron. And the same goes to a country. If these four religions in the country like Singapore cannot be united, you just need to trigger one of the religions or one of the race to disturb the rest. External factor come in. No matter how good your defense is, the SAF is I call it 海陆空三军, the air, land, and sea. No matter how billion of dollars you got the F-15, F-Eagle, don't know what, stealth fighter, Apache, one of the best weapons, useless. If your internal, Ian and Hui Lu, 你讲的真的是一针见血。如果真的新加坡打仗，没有一个同胞 regardless of race, language or religion 要拿起那个枪去打外敌的话，反而是拿起那个枪打自己人的话，完蛋了咯，对吗，慧茹 ？agree 了，亚叶对吗？就像你，如果你说，哎，亚叶啊，慧茹啊，我看到你先生去给浪嘞，跟一个女人呢很亲热，那刚好那个女人哦，亚叶是你的先生的大姐，对吗？还是慧茹那个女人刚好是你的先生的大姐的女儿，you see 挑拨人间。In the past history, 唐宋燕明清也好 whichever dynasty in China or in other parts of the world, the internal conflict is the one that spark off a war, civil war, and finally war between other countries. Yeah, remember how World War I started, right? The fella who kill the dude, right? Bam, internal, right? 哇，你鸡蛋他妈的，你打我的人，我操！好像那个最近香港一个戏啊，九龙什么风暴啊，黑社会这样对吗？好 ，So Zachary, you're not wrong, no, to say that SAF plays a very important part. But sorry, Michael, Tian Xiang, and Thomas, nobody talk about Singapore's Civil Defense Force. They are also very important. Because we do not say that, you know why not? 慧茹，因为新加坡没有天灾，不像中国这样，对吗？地震啊、水灾 all these things. So I hope all of you understand this topic here because it came up before. I want you all to know, please, when you want to write your final answer at the dotted line, the third paragraph of the structured response questions, for goodness sake, use your heart and soul and your passion to write. The examiner will know. So if you have language problem, any one of you here, use your Chinese to 讲，我觉得新加坡的警察部队是最重要，是顶峰的，因为保护人民的安全跟设备跟的家园是很重要的。如果我们所谓远亲不如近邻，如果我们不好好照顾我们的邻居的话，将来所谓唇亡齿寒，雪什么中送炭啊？有一个成语叫什么？雪中送炭啊！讲清楚嘞，帮我讲，雪中送炭啊，懂这句话哦？
雪中送炭
啊，你懂这个意思？就是 during the storm you give the heater to somebody， 这是更亲切的。他们会所谓允许失言，照顾好 自己的本身，因为我们在一个国家不希望我们的人民就是灭亡，没有国就没有家，所以我们要团结一致。That is why this year in Singapore, United has won. So I'm not saying that SAF Zach, you are not wrong. Even you write this answer, the teacher will give you marks. And who knows, if your answer is well convinced enough, tell the teacher, hey, look, external factor is important. Yeah. I agree, internal very cooperative. Yeah. I know the internal are very united. But if you do not have the technology to defend anybody and die, look at the history of China. They are very cooperative, but yet you see, they are being attacked. Look at China. Why they are so cooperative? But why? You see, Japan can attack China because the government is corrupted, not the people. Because the government sucks. The Qing dynasty 出卖国家那个仆役。There's a lot of factors. That's why 我们需要一个很强队，一个雄赳赳、气昂昂的军队来保护这个国家、这个领土。That's why it is damn freaking important for external factors to protect our citizen properties and lifestyle. Okay, lucky it's not me. All of you have to put makeup like this guy. Very nice. Yeah, I've been putting this makeup for 2 years. Until got pimple all over my face. Enough is enough. Okay. Is there any more? Okay, so we'll stop next week for this one. Now, can I have everyone now? I need to rest my voice if you don't mind. Okay, so can we have all of you read out your answer for the last week homework? Did we read the answer? Yeah. No, right? No, okay. Zach, you read yours first. Thank you.
Strategy 1, organize community events and activities that promote face-to-face interaction and foster connections.
Stop. Do you know what is the question about? The question is this one. Okay, this one. The 2 strategy. Look, not in my backyard. Okay, number 2, my dear. Explain.
Explanation is this will create empathy building as people become more connected with one another. And then my example was wrong. I didn't put the correct example. Strategy 2 involve.
Read the example. Even it's wrong, you still have to read.
Community centers in Singapore can organize events and activities that ensure people must communicate with one another in order to complete a task.
Who tell you it's wrong?
No, because I thought like example have to be like actual examples and not like.
No need. If you no need. Yeah, good. That's why if you skip, the rest is not benefiting this. So in the exam, any one of you, if you realize shit man, I cannot think of example, don't waste your bloody time and think of example. Just write what Zach is doing like that. Okay? And what happens that if you give a wrong example, worse. Or even if you give the right example, maybe the examiner never heard before, 也是惨啊。对不对? Okay, you must give a very solid example that everyone know. Okay, so for example, like house visit, write down house visit is where 那个议员呢，就是去每家户敲门 ，Hello, Mr. Tan 你好吗？我是这个议员，我来问看看你们有什么要求。哎呀，议员议员会如我跟你讲，我的 neighbor 很坏蛋呢，为什么？他整天烧银纸在那个 corridor 那边呢。我觉得好像不可以烧银纸了，虽然是企业他们应该去楼下烧的吗？对呀，then we'll come in and educate the person. Okay? 你懂啊，慧茹 ？Okay, this is Singapore. I'm talking about Singapore scenario. Number 2, my dear.
Strategy 2 involves community members in decision-making processes through surveys, town hall meetings, and focus groups. Explanation: public gatherings where community members can discuss issues, ask questions, and provide input or like suggestions. Example: community centers in Singapore can host public gatherings where a community member can discuss issues, ask questions, and actually it's the same.
By the way, can you write down, they got this thing called the budget dialogue, the post-budget dialogue. So every time the finance minister in February, they'll talk about, okay, next year we're going to give GST, we're going to give money, we're going to do this. Then after the days, the MP will go to the CC 会如 to sit down and post dialogue， 就说，哎，你们觉得这个 budget 的最近那个 finance minister 讲的怎么样？哎，预言的不好啦，才给200块哪里够？那个 CDC voucher 这么少啊 ，something like that。有些讲哦 very good 啊，can help the poor people。Then 你看啊，慧茹，今年 National Day the first time Prime Minister Lawrence Wong will give a National Day rally RALLY。Then after that， 如果你们是住在 HDB 的话，你会看到那个 leaf 里面，他会放 Post National Day Dialogue， 他们就会问你意见。你觉得这个部长Prime Minister 英文华语叫什么？总理啊，他讲词的时候，你觉得怎么样？哎，有些东西不错哦。他第一次上来就说要为新加坡改善这些东西啊。So this post dialogue is to help us to further improve the policy. Remember the 10 things, Michael? The policy, one of them is the policy, and then the responsibility and attitude. 明白哦，议员 Thomas 明白啊 ？Thomas 不见了，我看到一块白色的蓝天啊。议员有灯 ？Thomas, please see your face, please. Thank you.
Yeah, first strategy is to educate Singaporeans on the benefits of accepting towards the needs of the community, so they can understand how it can benefit the community as a whole and not only care about their own convenience.
Oh, is there example? No example.
Yeah.
No example, then you only get not full marks, about 4 to 5 marks. Okay, carry on. Let's do.
Reward.
Hey, wait. Educate Singaporean benefit towards the need of community understand. How do we do? You can say Singapore dialogue. 写下来. Okay,
I think my example for this would be like CP lessons.
What lesson?
Like lessons in school, like PC lessons.
Oh, okay. Oh, you call PC, not CCE, man?
Yeah, I think our school call it CP.
Oh, CP. Okay. Write down. Okay, write down CP. It's called what? Citizen what?
I don't know. I think it's like character educate.
Oh yes, character education program. Hey, please don't know. Please go and find out. Okay, who knows what happened if really came out in this question? Then you can use it on your score. Okay, number 2.
Reward the residents for accepting the needs of the community. I give funds to them or build facilities for the residents, so they will be more encouraged and willing to give space for construction.
GST voucher 啦 ，GST voucher 咯，对吗？Okay, Michael, your turn. Thank you very much, Ian.
Okay. Strategy 1, we can utilize various methods to help educate residents and raise awareness on the project itself.
Stop.
This can be done by using social media.
Sorry. You see awareness. Got it now. Well done. Once the examiners see this word, they are very happy. Okay, the 3A.
Really?
会都记得啊 Alert, awareness, attention. I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Can you continue from here?
Okay. This can be done by using social media to help raise awareness. This can be done with advertisements talking about the project or posts. Put up posters around the residential area or host talks about the project. This can help a multitude of different age groups within the residential area, ensuring that majority of the residents have a deeper understanding and more empathy towards the plights of these people in need and the reasons why they need these facilities. I think, something wrong with this English here. I think what I meant to say is that we can use advertisements or social media posts to help raise awareness about the project. We can use posters, we can host talks about the project. This way, there are multiple people from different age groups or multiple residents from different age groups can all get to know about the project because different age groups have different ways of doing things, The younger people use social media, the older ones just don't use it that much. This can help ensure that residents understand what these facilities are for, and they can understand these people who need these facilities, their issues, the things that they have to suffer through, and they would hopefully have a little bit more empathy for them.
I imagine Michael imagine you're MP. You talk so much. I don't understand. So how you benefit me? MP Michael, how you benefit me? Then you must say this.
This is where the second strategy will come in.
No. Then you must continue to link back to the DERL. Every strategy got using DERL. So you must say thus, therefore, a member of the public, thus you will feel that you are not being ostracized. You will feel that you are part
That's
of
true.
it. You will feel that you are being welcomed. With these facilities, you make you feel more healthier. All like that. Okay, I feel good. Therefore, I support you lah. Now you get it. The
Yeah, I see.
expression, the feeling, 你少了那个 feeling 啊 brother feeling 啊，你要赢回他的 feeling， 明白吗？ Sorry to say I don't think your teacher tell you this. They just ask you to answer this. But I'm talking about the higher level when you go for your higher learning. All right. So don't stop there. Just like that. How do you feel? 你做这么多给你的孩子，你就是要你孩子接受你 appreciate you, correct? That number 2.
Okay, strategy two. We can provide benefits or providing benefits and rewards to citizens. This can be done by building extra amenities to these facilities that are currently planned to be built, or different projects that are currently planned to be built around residential areas. This can be done by building extra amenities such that appeal to these residents, such as public gyms, more shops, or some specific shops that cater to certain interests, such as hobby stores. Additionally, we can use vouchers or discount coupons to further sweeten the deal. This can allow people to find these areas a bit more appealing and will be open to the construction of such facilities.
Somerset, there's one place called for the skateboard park. I'm not sure you go to Somerset, there's this corner there got skateboard. And there's some places in Bishan, active SG or active park. They got this also parkour. Is it parkour or some skating or some games for them? Some resident complain, Michael, wow, noisy make a ping pong, all the sound. And you can't please everybody. Last time we played football under the void deck. Now got football, they design, wow, must pay this, must pay that. No wonder the Singapore football is so good, so good, Michael, so good. Very good. Good until got 7-0. 7-0 roti prata. We go to Ang Mo Kio there, there's one prata store, very nice. So sorry. So this part here, we can say EduSave Awards or even comments for the best cleaning food court center, things like that. So because you see, you don't need to travel all the way to buy your food. So we're going to have a food court center here. We're going to have an aging population corner for agings. Because based on the survey here, according to someone said that just now, we need to have a place for them because one day you'll be old. Okay, something like that. Tian Xiang, your turn, please.
We can organize more.
No. Read exactly what you write.
More community services can be organized suitable for people from all age groups to provide opportunities for Singaporeans to interact with people with special needs. This helps to deepen mutual understanding and makes people more accepting towards others. We create online platforms that helps to collect ideas from public so that the government can better understand the needs of citizens and make more informed decisions. The approach of government helps citizens to become more accepting.
You see my 20 years long service award to be a grassroots leader. That these 20 years, all the 点点滴滴, how I help my residents go through all these, like during COVID-19, before any vaccination, I alone was at the void deck giving out masks. We were just putting on the mask. If anytime I can get COVID-19, but without hesitations, I do this for the sake of my residents. I'm not saying I'm great. There are my other resident committee grassroots also came down, take turns for us to give away masks. It's a very dangerous job at that time because you never know will spread to. If I don't spread to me, it will spread to my family. But because of this, the government did all these things to share those that you can. So like special need, Tian Xiang, do you know what is a dyslexia now? Tian Xiang, you know what is dyslexia? Dyslexia 就是天想你把你这张纸放在这边 ，OK， 放在你的额头，然后你写你的名字，一定很难看，对吧？你的 T、你的 I、你的 A、你的 D 你写不清楚。So dyslexia 就是他看的字那个 D 跟那个 B 会看倒反。So dyslexia 的孩子他们不可以读华文字的 ，they are very poor in Chinese. So dyslexia 就是他看字就是倒反的。 It's a mirror image. Okay, dyslexia. So 很多地方你开 dyslexia center 在 HDB， 他们觉得哎呀 why you put this place? That means this part here got a lot of children got special needs 啊，还是开一间 Pathlight， 还是开一间比较自闭症的孩子，还是 Down syndrome 的那个 community center， 就觉得他们的 property drop 没有新。That's why I like the way say deepen the mutual understanding. And then 第二个就是你讲 government understand the citizen need information, right？ 就是他们要 gather informations。好像我们 police officer, we go down to door to door. Sorry, have you downloaded the anti-scam shield? The scam shield? Do you know we got these activities going on door to door and give brochure 嘞？每家户敲门给了 ，you know how tough 哎？我们要抓贼，我们又要帮 citizen to understand. You see, you are right, no? This is the one. 天祥 Okay, I remember that I went with the issue now, wow, a few blocks. And 是真的是太阳高空了，哇 it's a hot weather. That was few years ago. Thank you very much. 天祥 Yaya, your turn, please.
Provide education for the residents in the community to teach them about the benefits and advantages of caring for the whole community. Gaining the opinion of the resident in the community before making decisions which matter to these residents.
我跟你讲，第一个真的有息息相关。CDC and SINDA and Mendaki， 这三个地方 SINDA, Mendaki and CDC 就是 create a tuition center and HDB void that 例如是给那些比较贫穷 low income 的，不能有钱补那些，好像去 Learning Hub 啦。I can read 那种高级的 tuition center. So they open up these tuition centers for these people. And then people also complain 哦，牙耶为什么要开一个 tuition center 在楼下？为什么不要开别的东西？为什么不要开轻松？为什么要开这种东西？Then also go people complain. 而且他们开的时候，就是他们已经找出他们的根了，就是this group here, the people here quite a lot need special needs. No, sorry, low income because 牙耶。If you go to Ang Mo Kio and Bukit Merah， 那么一房一厅还是两房一厅，就是 low income 对吗？慧茹，他们是不是去 condominium 开这种嘞？他们不是去 Orchard 开不是去 Sentosa Close 他们是去那种很 low income 的 HDB estate hello， 人人平等对吗？亚叶，所以你一定要给人家一个机会吗？翻身吗？为什么你 stop 人家开一个 tuition center， 然后亚叶，你也是可以帮忙every one of you。When you're going to university, they will ask you, do you want to help those children with low income to give free tuition to them? Please do so 没有钱不要。please 多做点善事不一定什么都要钱我没有错，you need money. But sometimes this will add to your profile And some of my ex-students who are now in university and some of them graduated from university they come back to me, Uncle Raymond, you're right, doing this feel good. What you taught me in lessons, now I apply, imply, supply, and reply in what I taught these students. And these are low income. I thank God I'm very fortunate that I come from a well-to-do family. When I went in and teach all these kids, they don't even know how to write a proper sentences. Wow. Why you know why? Some of their parents are drug addicts. They are being locked up in the prison. Some of them are taken care by 外婆、外公、奶奶、爷爷。我们做人要 remember the 10th thing, acceptance. Remember the last part, Michael? Acceptance. The right attitude, behavior to create the policy for 一视同仁。哇 Okay, so thank you, thanks to you. So you got example, gaining an opinion for resident. It's not really important because the government do the things is really for everybody, but we can't please everybody. Thomas, your turn, please. Are you ready, Thomas? Thomas, are you there? I want to go home already.
Yeah, hello, okay.
Your turn.
So first one is to educate residents from young on the importance of having communities. By having communities, residents are able to help one another in case of any emergency situations. And second one is by having activities between communities, residents from different parts will be able to have fun together and understand why we should have communities while they feel more bonded together with residents in their own community.
Well, I tell you, these two examples are solid, brother. You know why? I know one of them here will not be very happy when I say that to him. SJI. You know, many years ago, when they want to clean, go and check it out. Zach, go and find out, is it true or not? When they want to clean the entire canteen, they ask the SGIs, how you say in SGI, is it? Is it the student is called SGI what? Zach?
No.
St. Joseph, is it? What you call? Hurry up.
What do you mean?
The student is called what? AMK Sian, right? Ang-Mo-Kio is called AMK Sian, right? Then St. Joseph is called what? St. Joseph, is it? What you call the student belongs to that school?
Josephian.
Okay, these students are Josephian. Okay, so these students are supposed to clean the canteen because it's VI. You know what happened was that the mother called the helper to come and clean. It was in the news. You go and Google it. So Thomas, seriously, he asked the helper to clean. No, my son got tuition hall. You want to clean? Can. I got my helper to clean. That was many years ago, Michael. He said, huh? So your son go to army, ask your helper to carry the M16 for you, huh? Okay. So Thomas, you hit me the right point. These are the things that educate the resident importance of community service to help another. But sometimes, sorry, people are 自私. Next one, we are talking about having activists committee understand how bond together. There's also an incident I suddenly forgot. It's about different parts. Suddenly I forgot the example. When you're reading that, the example came to me so vividly. Oh, yeah. Recently my place here, Thomas, we got this gardening competition, garden at the rooftop, 就是那个 HDB car park, garden at rooftop. And my site, Yishun, got the top 10 award. Initially, people don't like, why you put the garden on top? After got a lot of mosquito leh. And who is going to man the garden 等一下很多那个野草等一下不懂什么昆虫来怎么办? You see, Thomas? So, you know what happened? We really go and, you're right, some of you say advertisement, brochure, social media, and then sustainability is cool down the environments, absorb pollution. You see? Thank you to you, Thomas. 是真的有 community gardens, and we won the top 10. You know how many community gardens in Singapore? Yesterday, I just attended my award ceremony. The MP say in Singapore, there are 2,000 community gardens in Singapore. When they started off this, Thomas, everyone, no, 浪费时间，无聊了。Garden 是在地上的，为什么跑去 rooftop？ 为什么跑去这边，跑去那边？你现在你看到每一个角落在新加坡，每个都有一个 small garden， 对吗？绿化。Thank you, Thomas. Last but not least, we'll call it a day, and next week we'll do others. So I don't want to stress you. We go through the answer. Number 2, last but not least.
Organization of community activities. Organization of such activities allows residents to be more aware of their neighborhood and create stronger bonds with neighbors. Through the activities that related to senior, Singaporeans will take care of elderly and hence address the needs of the elderly.
Stop. Before I forget, stop. Before I forget, this one very good, Hui Lu. I 看我哪一天有空我过去对面我的家这个是 exactly what you say because 我这边Yishun Khatib 这边很多老人家嘞，但那楼下真的有一个 active corner for senior citizen。当他们要做的时候，这个每个人都讲，喂，你把这些老人做什么无聊，没有用我现在我每次走过的时候例如我看到一些auntie uncle你懂什么吗？不是叫广场舞they do those line dance, simple exercise movement， 然后打麻将、看报纸、聊聊天、下棋。Well done. I will take the picture and show you, all of you. Thanks to you before I forget. So this is something like that. Again, Hui Lu, people complain. 哇，你放这些老人家在这边，你让那些老人家有病这些。I want to tell them, 我希望你老是长生不老，没有病痛。They are very selfish, Hui Lu. Very sad. Number 2, please.
Professional volunteer opportunities to teens and adults. The example is the Food Bank Singapore. While the food distribution volunteer work, people will gain a sense of responsibility and satisfaction once they are able to provide help to those who need help. And addressing the needs for some low-income families.
你来过 Khatib 是吗？哈，为什么你知道这两个全部在这边都有啊？你来过 Khatib 啊？来过我们家这边啊 ？Can you write down food from the heart? Write down, everyone. Food from the heart 是真的有这个 organization to help low income. If you don't believe me, Google now, WhatsApp now. Every Wednesday here, food from the heart will bring a lot of 那个柴盐米油啊，雅叶，真的。而且这些是新鲜的，不是 expire 给他们的哦 ，please 哦，雅叶 ，we don't do that 啊。可是有些哦，拿了哦，很可怜的，你懂我说，你给我这么多米做么？我家里就我两公婆吃嘞，你整个给我米 ，then you know what happened 雅叶 ，they change to 面包、gaya、butter、margarine，还是有时候啊 Milo 呀 Milo，you know Milo 来的咖啡三合一这些。At first they give 米啊，米一个月。两公婆吃不多的哦，对吗？雅叶啊，慧茹、天祥、Zack、Thomas、Michael Wei Going and 一言，对吗 ？Okay, so this is called food from the heart. You're right, 慧茹。A lot. Then you donate the food 啊 and go to door to door. 有些不可以下来拿那个食物，对吗？慧茹 will go out to their house. 有些是 wheelchair 吗？对吗？这病路不能走。Thank you so much. So we have done this question A. Oh, so sorry to take out your time. I know tomorrow you're going to, anyway, your exam start after National Day. So we're going to do extract 2. We got a new topic here. Okay, this one, we're going to do this one also. The answer is there already. And we have not finished the next question, right, which is the B. The B. So next week, we'll continue from here and continue from the other one. So sorry, because just now it took a bit of time to talk about issue 1, 2, and 3. I think it's good. To refresh your memory to prepare you for next. When is your SS? Is it the SS is the first paper? Thomas, is it your first paper? This one, right, Thomas? This one is your exam, prelim. Confirm one. This one confirm exam one. Because after the first week of holiday, September, you all will be stepped down already. Then after your report book, see your parents, then you get lost already. Then you have this study week already. So SS is when, can you just kindly, if you can, if you don't mind, WhatsApp your SS exam, okay? So if you need any help, any questions, please don't wait until Sunday then ask me. Okay, any point of time, even 11 p.m., 12 a.m., if I'm still awake, I will answer you. I will answer you. Okay, I'm serious. Okay, I'm going to run the marathon with you. It's up to you how fast you want to run. Thank you.